Why, hello there everyone, it's me, Katsuhan, aka Han, and we are back once again for the probably like 100th time playing Twisted Wonderland Glorious Masquerade. Last time we finished book 3, and now we're moving on to book 4, and I'm just here at the title screen here because the title screen has changed. It is now Noble Bell College is completely on fire because of the fire lotuses. And well, I don't actually know if they're like actually on fire or it's just that there's fire lotuses everywhere. Like I'm not sure if anything is actually burning, but the title page has changed to kind of go along with where we're at the story now. And we are right now, as a summary of what happened in book 3, at, like I said, at the climax or very close to the climax. Rollo had decided that he wanted to set upon Fleur City and all of Twisted Wonderland the fire lotuses, which are capable of absorbing and drawing out magical power. And the more powerful you are, the more you will feel the symptoms of your magic being drawn out, and the more the effects of the fire lotuses will impact you. Like what happened with Malleus, because he is one of the most powerful wizards in Twisted Wonderland. He was to be careful going close to the fire lotuses, but we found out that Malleus is actually so powerful that he can just make all of the fire lotuses wither. So there's that too. But for some reason, Rollo just hates people with magic, even though he himself is a mage. Not exactly sure why at this point in time. Maybe we'll figure that out in book 4 or book 5. But we know now that we have a plan. So me, Grim, and Professor Train are going to go into Fleur City to save all of the people, whereas the magical students from Night River College are going to go and use the Bell of Solace at Noble Bell College to kind of emulate the amount of power that Malleus had to wither all of the fire lotuses, but to do that with the Bell of Solace to help kind of wither away all of the fire lotuses that are affecting Fleur City. So that is where we are now at the story. We are going to see this planned in action in book 4, and who knows what kind of mischief we'll get up to there. But yeah, title screen is so cool. I love when they change the title screen to kind of go along with the story. Also, another thing that is very cool that we will also be kind of exploring after book 4 possibly is the fact that we now have pullable Malleus. So I'm definitely going to pull him because I have said this many times, but Malleus is one of, if not my favorite character in the entire series, Twisted Wonderland. He looks so cool, he looks so handsome, and I love that he's kind of socially awkward as well. But anyway, we will pull for him later. I hope that I get him. But yes, we shall be moving on to book 4. I don't think we'll be able to finish book 4 because there is 130 lessons that you need to do. There are 130 lessons that you need to do. I have only done 90. I'm trying to work my way towards them, but it's a lot of work to do all of those lessons in real life as well, like at real school. But yes, chapter 1 game pieces, we'll get right into it. If you like my video, if you like me playing Twisted Wonderland, if you want to see me do other stuff, you want me to do more games, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would help me a lot to keep continuing to do the things that I like to do on YouTube and to make other cool pieces of content like BL stuff and more unboxing and art videos. So thank you so much. If you do that, I will forever be grateful. But yes, let us get right on to chapter 1, game pieces of book 4. Alright, chapter 1, game pieces. And again, I will be reading things, but don't expect like pro level voice acting to come from my part. Also, right now, my voice is feeling a little bit kind of scratchy and raspy because I woke up not too long ago, so my voice is still kind of getting used to that. But anyways, here we go. Wait, did I miss a line? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, here we go. All right. We'll let Train and the others handle things in the city. Let us head for the bell tower. Han, take good care of Grim and Professor Train, okay? What are we gonna do as non-magical people? Like, what are we gonna do? At least I'm not magical. I don't know. Grim, he can use magic, but still. You don't gotta ask Han. I got this covered. Aw, cutie. From where we are, the south gate is the closest entrance to Noble Bell College. Head there first. Be careful, guys. The city's in good hands. Han, I'll see you again later. I love Malleus. He has such unintentional riz, it's so great. Of course we'll see him again later, like, he's not gonna die. Malleus, we're coming up on the entrance now. What in the world? What's happening? What's happening? I wonder if the solution is also going to involve the gargoyles somehow. Because earlier we saw that the gargoyles moved, or Azul saw them move, but they haven't really been a part of the conversation since. So I'm wondering if the gargoyles will play some kind of part in solving this issue as well. Oh man, there are fire lotuses everywhere. Indeed. The once tidy, stately campus is in shambles. I thought we'd head straight for the tower, but the flower infestation is worse than I'd imagined. This takes the floor is lava to a whole other level. It's all damaged tiles and no safe spots. True. We're fine now since we're far enough away, but if we YOLO this... He really said YOLO. But if we YOLO this, we'll get weaker with every step and eventually it'll be game over. Perhaps we take Shroud's advice and employ some sort of tool to solve this dilemma. That's our Malleus. You waste no time putting feedback into practice. Your quick thinking never ceases to amaze me. You know, I was wondering if we could fly on those cleaning brooms propped up against the wall. But I guess the flowers would pick up on our magic and swarm us, huh? There must be some type of, like, shielding magic that exists in Twisted Wonderland, in that world, that you can kind of shield yourself, use magic to shield yourself, and kind of make a barrier that makes it seem like you don't have magic. I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing that exists or if that would work. Flight magic? To be honest, I prefer exploring any other option. Thank you. Us introverts avoid flight class like the plague. I would pretty much enjoy flight, yeah. As an introvert, I would very much enjoy flight class. I don't know what you're talking about, Azul, or Idia. What do you mean, us? Don't assume I'm a slacker like you. I put in a great deal of effort, thank you very much. I mean, I'd say it's sadder if you still can't do something after putting the work. Is he like making some kind of roast because Azul can't fly? Because he's a water creature, he's not very good with land sports? Regardless, I think Azul's got the right idea, for once. Indeed. Look at the fire lotus's supple vines. They're quick and grow and contract freely. They're like whips, really. I would need to be a very skilled flyer to get through, otherwise they'd ensnare you at once. Yeah, since I'm not sure I could evade that many flowers in the air. Then what are we gonna do? I could use my magic to wield all the flowers in the area. I couldn't do it all the time with my remaining reserves, but we need a way forward right now. Malleus, wait! We need to be cautious and formulate a proper plan. This battle is essentially a chess game. Even if we lose a few pieces along the way, as long as one of us can ring the bell at the end, we win. And who would risk their king to take a pawn in the first few turns? Sorry, this whole chess analogy is going over my head. Azul was so unimpressed. I'm sorry about you. Not Riddle apologizing. Hey, I'm with him on that. How about spelling it out for the rest of us? Nice try with the board game club flex, Azul. Oh, shut up. Anyway, this is what Azul was trying to say. We gotta choose which game pieces we move forward and which ones we sacrifice. Sacrifice? Wait, so you mean... Somebody's gotta be the bait while the rest of us move on and conserve our energy. Sorry if you heard like background noises. There was just like a fire truck that came zooming past. That was very rude of them, honestly. Just kidding. But yeah, that is the ambient noise. It'll add to the environment and the atmosphere of all of the fire lotuses that are on the ground. And there's a fire truck, so just pretend that's part of the game. But shh, don't tell anybody it was actually a real life thing. All right. But the person who acts as bait would definitely get injured. That's a sacrifice we gotta make if we want to meet the win condition. Ring the bell. In chess terms, it would be called a gambit. By giving up one of their valuable game pieces, the player creates a more advantageous situation on the board. I just simplified this for you and now we're going back to chess? Must we truly make someone act as bait? In that case, I volunteer as tribute! Wait! I wonder who that's gonna be. Is it gonna be one of the Nobel College students? They feel bad and guilty their president is doing all of this. But anyway, we finished chapter 1, yay! Ooh, and chapter 2 is a battle exam, or battle, sorry. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright. So it is water and fire magic, so... none of the ones that they're giving are kind of the most suitable, but I guess we'll go with Apple, simply because he is an SR. So yeah, I think that's a good team already. Let's go for it. Wait. Oh, it's Riddle. Riddle's gonna be the bait. I'll be the bait. All of you run for the tower while I use flight magic to draw the fire lotuses away. Huh? For real? Okay, thanks. You accepted that way too fast. At least make a token protest. Why do you volunteer, Roseheart? You never struck me as someone who would automatically step up to sacrifice themselves. It's simple, really. It's a long way to the bell tower from here. The bait must be capable of dragging out the battle until someone else rings the bell. For that, one would need For that, one would need considerable magical proficiency and reserves. Just pretend that I actually read that correctly. They say that even the Queen of Hearts took to the field in battle to punish a major rule breaker. I am the House Warden of Heart's Labule. It's only natural that I would follow Her Majesty's example. Are you sure about this? Yes. Someone suitably powerful must be the vanguard. Surely you must know which of us best fits the bill. You knew it would be a formidable fight, yet you volunteered anyway. You must be very confident in your abilities. I guess if we're going by pure magic reserves, Riddle's the optimal choice. Go get him, Tiny Titan! Aw, Tiny Titan! You just made up that justification so you wouldn't have to be the bait, didn't you? No. I can't just march on while my boss is stepping up and taking one for the team. If my house warden's staying, then so am I. Out of the question. What? Why? I can at least act as bait. Oh, really now? Deuce, do you think I don't know about your recent flight exam? Oh, did he fail? Look, what's this about his flight exam? You started goofing off with Ace during the exam, which led you both falling off your brooms. You had to take a remedial test, I'm told. How do you know about that? And for the record, Ace started it. Save your excuses. These brooms are different from the ones at school. They'll be hard enough to handle as it is. The last thing I need is an inexperienced, easily distracted flyer slowing me down. Your help isn't wanted. Dude, way to slam a guy trying to help you. Guess that's why you're Mr. Zero EQ. I expect you to do honor to Heart's Labule in a place more befitting your talents. Is that clear? Yes, sir. I was wrong. Sorry for talking back. I'll make sure to make this right. I'm guessing it's a Heart's Labule thing. Must be Riddle's idea of a pep talk. It certainly did the trick with Deuce. Yikes. Heart's Labule must be a horror show. Goodness, Riddle, you can't just dictate the terms without any input from the rest of us. I applaud your spirit, but Noble Bell's main thoroughfare is quite wide. No matter how fast you fly, you won't be able to draw all the flowers. You can't be the only bait. We'll need one more sacrificial pawn here. I think it's gonna be Apple because he was the SR. Plus, he's also very good at flying. He loves flight classes, so... Yeah, baby Apple! In that case, I'll stay with Riddle. Apple? Were you listening? I said I could handle this just fine by myself. Of course I was listening. You need someone who can use flight magic to get away from the fire lotuses, right? You may not know this, Riddle, but I've got pretty good grades in flight class. But... And if we're talking about queens going into battle, the Ferris Queen did the same thing. Pomfior won't be outdone. Isn't that right, Rook? Indeed it is, Monsieur Pommette. Pommette! I love that name, Monsieur Pommette, because he's like a little apple. Embracing one's aesthetic, no matter the occasion, truly embodies Pomfior's spirit of tenacity. None could possibly sway you from the strong, unyielding, beautiful choice you've made. And as Professor Train said, the righteous judge had faith in the kindly bell ringer. That's why the judge let him go. Likewise, I believe in you, Apple. I have every faith that you can protect the Roi des Roses. Oh gosh, I wish I did more French classes. Roi des Roses? Sorry, French people. I trust you believe so as well. Yes, sir, you can count on me. So we've got Riddle, the queen with the heavy offense build, and Apple, the pawn with a mobility build. You know, that might make a pretty good team comp. I can agree with that, but nonetheless, Apple, are you certain about this? You'd better not come crying to us later. Absolutely. This isn't a spur-of-the-moment thing. I've thought it through. After spending the day with you, I find that hard to believe. Apple's an up-and-comer in the Spell Drive Club, too. I know our club captain Leona would vouch for his flying skills. We'll let you take care of this, yeah? Yes, sir. I've got this, Ruggy. Very well. Riddle and Apple will handle things here. Then it's settled. Your job will be to lure away the flowers and buy us time until we make it down the street. Main Street. Rosehearts, Thelmier, your sacrifice shall not be in vain. I'll make certain to put a stop to Flam's plot. The sacrifice bit is not a given, you know. You're taking the fall for Malleus' sake. What incredible resolve you must have. I'm awestruck. We're not taking the fall or doing it for Malleus. From what I can see, the flowers are thinnest at the outer edges of the street. It'll be somewhat of a detour, but you'll be safer if you avoid the front passage where the statue is. We'll run up the Righteous Judge statue. We'll run right up... We'll run up to the Righteous Judge statue and use our magic to get the flowers' attention. I'll signal once they start coming for us. That'll be your cue to start running. Make sure to be extra careful, okay? You too, Apple. Take care of my house warden. Stay safe, you two, and let us meet again with the brightest of smiles on our face. And they run in. Are you ready, Apple? That was much more of an aggressive breath than I meant, but... Okay. That was better. Alright. Ready when you are, Riddle. I won't let those plants lay a a tendril on you. You bunch of lousy, good-for-nothing flowers. I'm gonna rip all of y'all leaf from leaf. He's such a cutie pie. Fun stuff. Alright. Sorry. My headphones hit the microphone. I mean, once again, I'm not worried that we're not gonna win. Because it feels like we are. So we are okay. Oh man, it was water. Oh yeah, we got this. We got it. Don't worry about us. And we won! Yay! Okay, so we finished chapter 2 and finished the battle. So now we're moving on to chapter 3. Now rest up. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, all the flowers. Pesky little varmints. Apple, swerve right. Ha! I know that's not what it was. I'm not gonna do the other one. Phew, that was a close one. Thanks, Riddle. You don't need to thank me for a basic courtesy. Hey, Riddle. What? Fire flowers? Fire lotuses? Oh no, okay. I think everyone's made it down the street now. I see. That's good to hear. You've been blasting flowers left and right at full power this whole time. Your broom's speeds dropped too. I'm starting to worry you're running out of magic and stamina both. Even if I was, that's hardly a reason to back down. I must clear this area of as many fire lotuses as possible. That's the job I signed up for. But you're barely staying on your broom. Ah! There's more of them. Riddle, climb higher and get clear. Riddle? Oh no, a vine's got your leg. I'll get it off. Just give me a moment. Stay back, Apple. They'll get you too. But they're draining you. I've accepted my fate. How frustrating. I thought I could buy a little more time. Oh my god. The way he just dropped down from the screen. That was so sudden. Riddle? No, don't let go of your broom. Stay awake. It's no use. The flowers are swarming around him now. Apple, get out of here while they're focused on me. I'll protect at least one of us. Riddle. You wait one apple picking minute. Huh? You remember what Rook told me? I have every faith they can protect the Roi des Roses. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You protect me? You got it all backward. I'm gonna protect you. Your eyes will close. Your breath will still. Wait, is that your signature spell? Crimson Slumber! Apple, what have you done? Oh my gosh. Snores. You did good, Riddle. Now rest up and leave these guys to me. My signature spell, Crimson Slumber, encases its target in a magical barrier. Oh yeah, okay, so I forgot about Crimson Slumber. So that's kind of in line with what I was thinking before, like a barrier. The person inside falls asleep, but nothing outside the barrier can hurt him. So as long as I'm fine, Riddle will be too. I can't blast a bunch of flowers in one go like Riddle can. But ain't nobody got more moxie than me. I'll keep flying till that bell rings, and when I can't fly no more, I'll hoof it. Bring it on, you varmints. I'm the poison apple of the Felmier family. Catch me if you can. The poison apple. He's so cute. Yay! So we finished chapter 3 and now going on to chapter 4 for another battle chapter. Here we go, chapter 4, and it's... oh my gosh, I can't read at all today. I mean, like, as you guys know, I never could, but today especially. Maybe it's because I'm still eepy brain, I don't know. Anyway, so chapter 4, it's appropriate use. Let's pick our characters. This time it is Fire and Flora. I don't even need to think about who I'm going to pick for this. It's obviously going to be Malleus. I expect no other answer. And we're gonna rearrange this a little bit. So, where is, you're okay there, Azul. And one more. There we go. All right. Sorry, I'm just moving my microphone closer to me so that you guys can hear what I am saying. At least better. We made it down the main streets thanks to Rose Hearts and Felmier. Now to enter the main building and head for the bell tower. I hope Houseward and Riddle and Apple are holding up okay. They are not. Riddle gone. Sorry. What's all this fretting? They both said they could handle it, so there's nothing to worry about. Just relax. I'm sure they're both fine. They are not. Like I said, Riddle gone. Yeah, you're right. Dude, Ruggy, you lie as easily as you breathe. You've gotta know, they don't stand a chance out there. Well, yeah, but he doesn't need to know that, does he? Indeed he doesn't, even should the flowers ensnare them. One of us will ring the bell before their magic is sapped completely. They were prepared to accept the risk when they volunteered. There's no need to cause undue concern. Right, that's one more reason we need to ring the bell as soon as we can. Precisely. Besides, their outlook isn't all doom and gloom. After all, Apple has quite a useful signature spell. Definitely. If he's able to make good use of his magic barrier... barrier magic... Same thing, right? They might get through this unscathed. It's fortunate Apple has a signature spell that works on plants. Not all of us do. In fact, most of ours only work on people. For example, I doubt a certain someone could get plants to sign a contract for his signature spell. Imagine if he's trying to, he like walks up to a plant, one of the fire lotuses, and he's like, "Okay, Mr. Fire Lotus, please sign this contract. I will give you what you want, but you must give me what I want in return. Here, sign at the dotted line." Indeed, and I doubt another certain someone's spell would work, seeing as plants don't have eyes for him to look into. True. You know, that's a good point. I never tried my signature spell on plants before, and why would you? Why would you have the need to do that? Mine lets me store up magic that's been used against me and send it back. That won't do much good against flowers with no magic. I guess signature spells have a lot of limitations in how you can use them, huh? I just want to ask, is this a conversation that we should be having at this moment? Like, you just said we're in a rush to ring the bell, but now you're like, my signature spell is it only works on humans. It doesn't work on humans. Let's throw shade at each other for our signature spells. Like, this is not the time. We got people to save and things to do, okay? Well, yeah, and that's not even counting ones like mine that aren't good for fighting. Now, that's not true. Every signature spell can be used in combat. You just have to figure out its appropriate use. That said, we'll need to plan this carefully. Spells that take over someone's mind or controls their movements hinge on the target having a will in the first place. Are we sure those flowers don't have wills of their own? We've seen plenty of them take on a human-like form. Yeah, so I was curious about that and studied some of them. And, they're just fire lotuses that wormed their way into some of the students' robes. Either there's lingering magic in the robes from the students who wore them before, or the robes themselves are imbued with magic, like our ceremonial robes. That's my take, at least. Then they're just plants with no will or mind of their own. What would be an effective approach against them? Ah! Whoa, a bunch of fire lotuses just burst out of the building. Some fleeing students must have led them straight here. No one stop. Just keep going and shake them off. Okay, whatever you say, Malleus. I love him. Oh my gosh. You... Wait, I did not pick him. I picked... Never mind. Azul, I did not pick you. We could have had this done like immediately. Anyway, child, I can't. Yeah, that's what I wanted to have happened, but then the game decided, no, you're not picking Riddle, you're picking Azul. But anyways, we finished chapter 4, and moving on to chapter 5, another battle chapter, yay! Right, chapter 5, here we go. I'm gonna pick Jamil just because he's an SR. We have Flora and we have water. So we need some more Flora. Alright, perfect. I like how the level, like the warning said recommended levels like 15 and up or whatever, but then they gave us a level 11 character. Alright, let's see here. Eep! The fire lotuses are multiplying at a ludicrous speed. Is everyone alright? No, not in the least. Zut alors. Ruggy and Jamil have become quite separated from us. They're surrounded by flowers. We could go to their rescue, but it would take an inordinate amount of time to clear that many blooms. Fine, so be it. Forget about us and keep going. What? Yeah, that's gotta be the play. You can't expect us to leave you here. It'd be totally shameful if we just ditched our teammates. This is no time to get hung up on worthless stuff like honor or team spirit. Or have you forgotten what Malleus said? Our only goal is for somebody to ring that bell. If you guys stop to help us, we all lose. Guaranteed. So you gotta pick the play that has a chance of winning, even if it's slim. Jamil, Ruggy, are you sure about this? Will you promise in front of everyone here that you won't hold this over our heads and demand recompense later? The whole city's being overrun and that's what you care about? The man sticks to his brand, I guess. Fine, whatever. I promise we expect nothing in return, and this was an optimal choice that we made voluntarily. Are we good now? Get going and don't even think about squandering our sacrifice. I respect your resolve. Jamil, I owe you for this. Ruggy, please stay safe. Okay, time to scram, people. He's running so fast. Well, they're gone. Sorry you got stuck with a middling mage like me, Jamil. My signature spell doesn't work on plants, and I don't have enough magic reserves to bait them for long. Bet you feel like you drew the short straw, huh? Actually, no. I'm glad it's you and not someone else. Are you just trying to be nice or putting on a brave face? I mean it. After all, you won't care what dirty tricks we pull, right? Dirty tricks? What do you mean by... Oh, I get it. You're gonna take advantage of the chaos and swipe some valuables from the college. No! We're drowning in fire lotuses and all you can think of is money? Good grief, listen up. I have an idea. What was up with those flowers? Our dormmates are dropping like flies. What if they never wake up again? Sorry, that was my attempt at sobbing, and clearly it was not correct. I know, man, I want to cry too, but we need to stay sharp right now. Those red flowers will attack us on sight. We need to stay hidden and find any survivors we can. Hello? Is anyone out there? Hey! I hear somebody. Hey, over here! Thank goodness we found someone. Yeah, seriously, I'm so glad you're both okay. Oh, those are the Night Raven College students. I'm glad you're alright. Looks like you got away from the... flowers? Huh? Oh no, are they gonna use the other students as bait now? Ah, a whole swarm of flowers. No, stay back. Gah! They're gonna snare us. Oh no. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. The flowers that were chasing us are now focused on you. It looks like we should form a united front against our common foe. I guess now we're all in the same boat. And since we're such good friends, you won't mind helping us a little, right? Thank you for your cooperation, Snake Charmer. Let's do this together. Laugh with me. Best guess ever. Trying to force you, hypnotize you, enchant you to be bait instead of them during a crisis. What in the world? My hands are moving on their own. I want to run, but my body's turning to fight. What's going on? Hey, a little help here? Hello? Can you hear me? Why are you just staring like that? Yes, master. I will fight the flowers. Wait, you're gonna fight now? But you wanted to run before. What dependable allies you are. Come, let's take these flowers out together. Ooh, why is my level not that high? Anyway. It's okay, we have Riddle, we'll be fine. Oh, I'm kind of concerned. Come on, Riddle. Give us some floras so I can use Riddle and like we can actually win. Okay, thank goodness. But yay, we finished chapter 5. Okay, one more chapter and then I think I'm gonna call it for today, but I will continue this in another video. We'll do chapter 6. Only one thing to do and it's another battle chapter. Alright. Ooh, this is a tough one. Because there's 2 SSRs now, but I think because it looks like Idia has Hydra, which can counteract the fire. I will pick Idia this time. I'm so sorry, Malleus. Then we have to change our characters again. Alright. Let's go. Only one thing to do, chapter 6. Alright, we've thinned out the flowers a bit. Ah, it feels like I have control of my body again. What was that about? Huh? What was I doing just now? It was like someone hijacked my consciousness. Guys, this isn't the time. We gotta make a break for it. Good point. Alright. Whoa, they're fast. This is exactly what we were saving our energy for. I'm so exhausted after that fight, I'm in no shape to run. Hey, don't stop now. The flowers will get any stragglers. Oof. Wait, I'll do it better. I gotta hand it to you, Jamil. You get some real messed up ideas. I can't believe we just tricked some innocent Noble Bell College students and made them take a dive for us. Remember, the Noble Bell Student Council president started this. It's only fitting that subordinates clean up the mess their leader made. And the students who are still in the building let the flowers out here to start with. They deserve to be held accountable. Oh man, that wicked smirk is priceless. What smirk, like this? If any of the other pampered goody two-shoes on our team heard that, they'd faint in horror. Well, yes, I wouldn't say that to just anyone. Besides, it's like you said before. What did I say? The more human shields, the better. That was me, alright. You can never have too much help with weeding. Might as well make the job easier since we're not getting paid for it. We don't have to outrun the flowers to escape them. We just have to outrun others nearby. Isn't that like basically just that saying, you only have to outrun the last person or the slowest person? Which is why... Okay, I think I'm running out of steam. I don't blame you. I'm a beast man and this is still rough on me. Looks like the guys behind us can't go on either. Well, only one thing to do. Yeah, we have to act fast before we lose our precious human shields. And find more guys in hiding. Like I said before, best guests ever. I recognize those doors. We're coming up on the lecture hall. Oof. We're back to where we first fought the flowers. I was gonna say the leaves, but the flowers. Let's see. The bell tower was the next building over, right? Indeed. I saw a skywalk on the second floor when I was gazing down from the top. It connects the main building to the bell tower. Let's head for the side stairs that go to the second floor. If only it were that easy. Oh yeah, the fire flowers, the fire lotuses are everywhere. Whoa, the entire hall's covered in fire lotuses. There were many students gathered here when the flowers first struck. It must have been a prime location for them to flourish, given all the I'm gonna do that again. It must have been a prime location for them to flourish, given all the nourishment around. It seems they've continued multiplying, feeding on the magic of the collapsed mages. Oh no, Neish! Chenya! I'll save you! Ah, I see the Roi des Neiges. Man, they helped us escape, and now they're really suffering. We can do nothing for them here. If we are to save those lying at our feet, we must turn our gazes upward. Yes, sir! Sebek and I will secure a path to the stairs. Let us go, my liege, and the rest of you humans. Let us go, my liege, I think was supposed to be the correct cadence and the stress, but my game is kind of lagging a bit. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. At least now we have more HP, so I'm not as concerned that we will lose, but they are getting more powerful. Yay! Duo magic. Yay, we won! But like I said, they are getting stronger, so I am concerned about any like future battles. But alright, so I did say chapter 6 would be our last chapter that we're going to do in this video, so it's a good place to end, and we will continue chapter 7 to the bitter end, which is another battle chapter, 4 in a row, my goodness. We'll start continuing that in the next video. I read online that there are 19 chapters in book 4, so we'll probably do 3 parts just to make sure that I help my voice stay not scratchy and hurt, and I can keep reading things. But yes, we will be finishing book 4, and I will do more lessons in the meantime. But until the next video, I will see you guys later, and hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, morning, whatever you're experiencing. Happy Halloween! Probably by the time that this is going to be on YouTube, it's going to be way past Halloween, but it can be Halloween every single day of the year. So yeah, happy Twisted Wonderland, happy Halloween, happy spooky season, happy whatever you're celebrating, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!